Yo, what's good, everybody? Big Dog back here in MMA Tape. I'm excited. This channel is starting to come together, and we got a lot of different things going on here. So, first, here are the things that you need to know about my channel. Sometimes I'm gonna say them, sometimes I'm not, and you could just pause the video and read this stuff. But since it's my first time using this slide, I'll go ahead and just talk about it. But this is what you need to know about my channel. I used to listen to other cappers and YouTubers, but kept losing money because everyone has their biases. So I started watching tape for myself, and that's when I started to actually make money. Therefore, this channel is intended to be a database of my tape study notes. Once I make a video or two on a fighter, I will not make a new one every time they fight. Just return to the previous videos to listen to my previous observations on that fighter. All my free picks are on Discord. Request the link in the comment section. And yes, I am very active on there. You can discuss your parlays with me directly, so on and so forth. Bro, let's talk about these fights. All right. First and foremost, Dione Barbosa. All right, now I got to get a better understanding of who she is. I got to see 3 fights. You'll see on the last video that I had only seen one fight, so I wasn't sure like what she's good at, what she's bad at. First of all, yeah, she wants to grapple you on the ground. She wants to use her jujitsu. It's strength, but it's an absolute weakness so far in her UFC fights because she gets comfortable off her back. That's why she loses fights. It's really annoying because she's actually very talented, but she doesn't. I don't even see her attempt to get up. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, Dione. I'm giving you a 1 just because until you do something about it, it's going away. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done it on that slide. I got it on the other slide. So, yeah, Dione loves to be on her back, but she has great jujitsu. She goes for submissions all the time, quickly, too. You better know what you're doing because she will choke you out. So, anybody she faces with no jujitsu, they're in a lot of trouble. That's really important to know about Dione. On the feet, so her striking really improved from her fights. I want to get the exact names right. So I'm pulling it up on my phone. I don't feel like taking all the time it takes on here on the laptop. It's quicker on my phone. So she went from fighting Miranda Maverick, where her striking looked okay. Again, her strength is in the jiu-jitsu. And then she put in the work. And by the time she came back to fight Diana Belbita, which was how many months later? From July of 2024 to April 2025. That's a good, what, 6, 8? That's almost a year, bro. That's like 9 months. I'm not doing the math. I don't feel like doing it. Her striking improved a lot. She went to work on her striking. She looks much better. She got a nice, clean jab. She has some power, got some movement, defends well. Her striking looks pretty good. So I gave her a 4. It's probably more like a 3.5, but I'm gonna give her a 4. She looked good. And against Diana Belbita, who has massive volume. And she was the better striker versus Karine Silva. And she was kind of the better striker versus Miranda. And she wasn't even that good on the striking. So her striking is improving. Okay. But she got to stay off her back. Those are the main things I want to talk about. Her cardio, I put it 2. I didn't like what I saw towards the end of the fights, but that's to be determined. So far, I gave her a total of a 74. I made my own like rubric here. It For those of you who are coming here and criticize me, oh, you're missing this, you're missing that. Yeah, I probably am missing it. But if everything that it takes in an MMA fight, bro, I would have like 50 different things here. There's too much to evaluate, so I just tried my best to make it the list as short as possible. Really, because I don't even have time, and I'm not getting paid for this yet. So yeah. All right. Um, she's fighting Melissa Gatto. Melissa Gatto, I like Melissa, man. I see Melissa as the better striker. Melissa, in her own right, same thing, which was ironic for this fight. Melissa Gatto also showed improvement in her striking. Wow, she lost that fight versus Ariane Lipski. Split decision. That's kind of crazy. But Ariane had more power. And yeah, well, what I was going to say is that from the fight from Chasey Cortez, To the next, then that fight with Ariane, I saw also leaps and bounds of improvement in her striking, and she actually went from like pressing forward towards Tracy Cortez to with Ariane, she was looking more like the fighter who's backing up, going around the cage, in and out, bobbing, weaving. I thought she whooped Ariane. That's another man. These women's fights. That's why you got to be so careful, bro, with these women's fights. They're just so close. You never know. Um, yeah, it's hard to judge, but yeah, she got great movement, quick hands, great bob and weave, great counter abilities. She gets up quick, off her back. Great wrestling, good jujitsu, really good jujitsu, good on top. Off her back, like I said, she gets up real quick, unlike Dione. She has good takedowns. Dione, oh, I forgot to mention this about Dione's takedowns. So it's not that Dione's takedowns, I don't really like her takedowns. Where'd I put them? Here, 2.5. But I gave her a 2.5 versus a 2 because she's doing something that I do like, and it makes me want to go back and give her a 3. She actually surprises you. So that's why she gets to fight to the ground because she's striking, 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 striking. Then when you're like, all right, she's not gonna grapple, boom, she'll do something crazy, a judo trip or grab you from the back, pick you up, slam you, boom, and then the fight's on the ground. So the fact that she's improving her striking, she's striking more. I wish she had more like wrestling, like just continued going for it. I had a category here for like chain wrestling. She doesn't chain wrestle. She'll just go attempt to take down. If she gets it, great. If she doesn't, she'll just give up and go back to striking. I've seen her clinch a little bit, but anyway. So yeah, her takedowns are not that effective. Melissa's takedowns I thought were better. I do like her takedowns. So she also has jujitsu. She scrambled with Tracy Cortez and won some of those scrambles. And she defended well. She actually almost choked out Tracy Cortez once or twice. Like she had her in some deep submissions, but Tracy got out of it. So Melissa's extremely well rounded, and her striking's only getting better. She's only getting better. And her last fight was, oh my goodness, May 18th, 2024, over a year. So who knows how much better she's gotten? Because last time she came much better from that Tracy Cortez to Ariane Lipski. That was May 2022 to July 2023, also a year and a half, and she's kind of doing the same thing here, except it's almost been 2 years since she's been in the ring. Wow, time flies, and she whooped Tamara's Vidal. Um, Melissa's Gatto's a problem, and she's a finisher. So I'm going to give the fight to Melissa Gatto. I mean, you could just see here in my overall ratings, she's 16.5 points better than Dione based on my metric system here. And I see it. So I don't know how much. I'm gonna check the odds, see if they're already up. I'm gonna look at them on FanDuel for now. Stand by. I hope you guys like the news way I'm breaking down these fights. Oh my goodness, bro! Dione Barbosa is the favorite, and Melissa Gatto is the underdog. Yeah, look, I haven't finished breaking down the rest of this card, but that's got to be the underdog of the week. Melissa Gatto's really good, and I love Dione Barbosa, but Gatto's underrated. Very fast, great movement, great grappling, and Dione loves being on her back. We will have moments when they're scrambling on the ground where Dione, where her jiu-jitsu she may catch Gatto, so we may be worried. So I think that's her win condition. I think she needs to submit Gatto, or she has power. Maybe she can drop her, but Melissa's very well rounded, man. I think she's gonna get on top of Dione a couple times during this fight and win a decision. I don't know if these girls will submit each other. We'll see who has the better jiu-jitsu. I assume it's Dione, but I don't know. Melissa looked really good against Tracy Cortez. Oh my goodness, Melissa Gatto's the underdog. Yeah, I'm hammering that. That makes me want to post this video right now too. All right, give me Gatto. This is why I watch tape, because I bet you there's a ton of people on Dione Barbosa. Maybe she wins, but I can't bet after looking at this and breaking it down and coming and looking at the fight this way. There's no way I can bet on Dione as a favorite. For that, I just sprinkle on Melissa Gatto. Putting Melissa Gatto on DraftKings plus 5.5. That's got to be a steal because Dione is going to have to finish her to cover that, because she's not going to beat her 30-27 in 3 rounds. It's just not happening. She's going to have to finish Melissa, and that is a very, very tall task. Give me Melissa Gatto. I'm done. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. I'm out. Appreciate you guys.